see. Let us see. Let us see. Bang. What I've been doing? And and shine bright like a turd. Hold on, where was I at? I lost something. Show notes. Copy. There we go. Let's see here. Oh, broke it, broke it. Peanut. I like to say stupid shit. That doesn't mean I'm a good. That doesn't mean I'm a good person. Me too. What up, Rumik? Peanut brittle. Oh, it's so good. I'll show you. Peanut brittle. This is it. It's basically caramel with peanuts in it, but it's hard caramel. Oh, I'm doing good, Rumik. Oh, it's so good, dude. It's so good. I used to make it myself. You basically melt sugar and water till it's like caramel. Take a tray and you sprinkle peanuts around it and you dump the caramel all over it. Once it's hard, you smash it and it breaks into pieces. Usually big pieces, but I only got little pieces left. It's so good. It's like, it's not chewy. It's crunchy caramel and peanut. Oh, it's Markham, boom. It's Markham. I'm doing good, Rumik. It's so good. Like this is it. So you pour it on a pan like that, and then you break it up when it hardens, and then you got so it's like how you would make lollipops, but they're not. It's not sticky at all. So it's so good. And it's yeah, it's so good. And I'm like almost out of it, so I've only got like crumble left. It's addictive. History of peanut brittle. Good. Oh, it says French actually. Then you can have this is some of my homemade ice cream. I've got chocolate and vanilla homemade. So it's like four ingredients. Mm, it's so good. See, it's like when I eat ice cream, I only eat a couple of bites, and then once it starts to melt, I mix it together like ice cream soup, and then it's like soft serve. It's so good. Merry early Christmas. Yep. We got, what, 15 days till Christmas Eve. Yes, sir, Rumik. Oh, man. And I love eating it in a glass bowl so you can get a good mix out of it and the heat from your hand. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. What are you hoping to get, Rumik? What are you looking for? Rin, dun, dun, dun. Okay, Rumi, not Rumi. Oh, Rumi K-pop. I always say Rumik. Rumi. Oh, it's so good. I think paninis. Paninis are good. Paninis. All right, let me close some of these down. Paninis. What's up, Clem? Where you been? Yeah, boy. Yeah, paninis. Oops. Oops, I broke it. There we go. That's a good looking panini right there. Oops. My favorite door. Yeah, panini grill or just a sandwich, Rumi? I just want a sandwich. Labubu's paninis. Labubu's. The boo boos. Labubu. There you go. These are the Labubus. There you go. This one's made out of these are crochet Labubus. So if you learn how to crochet, you can make all the Labubus you want. Oh, come on, ice cream. Yeah. Making ice cream soup. If I spill this trying to show it to the camera, I'm gonna be so upset. Yeah, boy. Clementine is a she crochets. Mrs. Lovely Lamb Lunch. What up, Cap? So good. What's up, Cat? Here's a whole bunch of them. Labubu keychains. Collectible dolls with macaroni. I'm making an ice cream. Oh yeah, ice cream cones are good. Um, had to pack up an entire suite today, and your ankle's killing you. What happened? They're not scary. Oh, you want scary ones? Oh, it's so good. Yeah, they look kind of scary. You probably can't see the teeth on them. Like, look at these things. That's freaking look evil, man. Like, look at that. The boo boo. Uh-oh, we can't show you that one. That's butt cheeks. The original La Boo Boo. Yeah, I think they're creepy too. There you go. There, you want creepy? There's creepy. Look up Lafufu satanic. Oops. Oh, that's Pazuzu. Lafufus. Lafufu. Like these? Yeah, they look demonic. Lafufu. You'll see the scary ones. Ah, jeez, what's wrong? That thing looks like it's pooping. Wow, they are scary looking. Yeah, now that's scary, right? Oh, why these are their faces? Yeah, I wouldn't invite one over for dinner, that's for sure. Look at his forehead. Even the little girl in the dress looks freaking scary. It reminds me when I was a kid, we had Munchkins, and I can't remember what the Munchkins were. The or the Munchkins and not Ewoks. Munchkins and Gremlins. Gremlins and Munchkins. The Gremlins. This is what we had as a kid. These. These were the Labubu's of 30 years ago. And then they had the evil ones like this. Oh, dang it. Are you gonna go to sleep tonight, little kitty? Hey, Broomy, when you're asleep, I'm gonna be ha ha ha. Ah. And then, yeah, these were the Gremlins. They were so cute. Yes, Furbies. I have a younger sister, and her era was Furbies. Yeah. Let's see. Furbies. Furbies. Yeah, look. Oh my God. $316 for a satanic Furby. No way. That's crazy. That's absolute insanity. You better have your Bible, Rumi. Yeah, but these were the little cutesy ones. Yeah, they were. You ever see a? Let me see if I can find it. Furby's insides. Yeah, these are what they look like without the fur on. Here's an. Look at these things. They're so crazy. You think you had a Furby? They're so crazy looking. Furless Furby. Oh no, they cut him in half with a chainsaw. So weird looking, dude. You have one, but it's a new version. The movie Megan, the character makes an electronic toy that's basically a Furby. Um, toys in the movie Megan. The Megan doll? Oh, these things. Hold on. These things. Yeah, they're probably supposed to be a it's probably supposed to be a wow, that looks creepy as all get out. It's probably supposed to be a Furby, like a copyright free Furby basically. Like they would have had to pay licensing fees to use Furbies, so they made one that was Furby-esque. Oh, here you go. Here's a doll with this little fake doll. Megan doll plush and plush dolls. Oh, okay. You figured they'd have more pictures of those dolls. No, there's a lot of other dolls, I guess. I used to collect Go-Go's. Go-Go's, JoJo's. What's up, Sus? Labubu, yeah. Yeah, lots of stuff. Absolutely. I used to collect Go-Go's. I don't even know what these are. Gogs? Are they called Gogs or Go-Go's? Oh, okay. I think I'm spelling something wrong. Okay, there you go. Go-Go's. These things. Wow. There's a lot of them. Go-Go's Crazy Bones? Go-Go Crazy. Right. The Go-Go's. Wow, people have a lot of them. Go-Go Pops. They're called there's a vintage Go-Go's. How old are they? That to be vintage, doesn't that have to be over 25 years? And caps. I don't recall the names. They're kinds of fancy caps. Pogs? Pogs? I guess they're called caps also. But they're called. Okay, yeah. We used to call them Pogs. Pogs. These or these? These are called Cap Toys. A company called Cap Toys. Here's a cap set. This here, KAPS. Retro caps. The is that those in the tube? Okay, gotcha. Caps over. Okay, yeah. So we called them Pogs. Pogs. So they're basically the same thing. They came in tubes. Damn it. They came in tubes also, like this, and you could buy extra tubes to store your Pogs. And all they were freaking pieces of paper, cardboard, maybe plastic. Brilliant way to make. Here's caps. There you go. I remember the green tube from my childhood. And those are the things you use to like place on top of 'em. I can't remember why. I don't remember how to play the game, but I remember you like it was kind of like it was kind of like marbles. If you remember how kids used to play marbles in like the 1960s and 50s, where they would flick a marble, and if they hit your marble and knock it out, metal pogs. You had like one metal coin. Yep, same thing with Pokemon cards. A piece of card was worth tens of thousands of dollars. Now, yep. Well, Nintendo started as a playing card company, and now they're freaking crazy. Nintendo original playing cards. Yeah, so they started as it's hard to see, but they started as a playing card company, 1889, and now people are still selling cards. These are Nintendo cards from back in the 1800s. Round corners like that, like they're like, hey, these are round cornered cards. They're like it makes any difference that like the stamp that they use to cut the cards out of the stock. And I guess you could buy the cards, then they put them together to make a picture originally. Oh, and they had adult cards too. And if you think about it, they still make cards, PCB cards that go inside. Dator, Datorio Nintendo cards. Oh, 1,000 yen. I think that's $10. No, yeah, 1,000 yen. I think is $10. 1,000 yen to USD. Oh, $6. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. What? Let's see. Let's see if we can find out. Rarest Pokemon card. Holy crap! You ready? You ready for the price? A used 1999 first edition base set hologram Charizard, pristine condition Pokemon card. $450,000, $500,000 for a Pokemon card. Charizard. And then the next one, Scarlet and Violet special illusion Pokemon card is $241. Oh no way! I just found a more expensive one. Highest grade PSA 9 mint 2001 Tropical Wind Trophy Pokemon card. You ready? Pre-owned. $1 million. Oh wow, one sold in 2021 Pikachu Illustrator card valued above all other for $5,275,000 in 2021. The rarest is a Pikachu Illustrator from the 1998 Japanese contest with only 39 known copies, one selling for over 5 million, making it the ultimate collector's item. The trophy card, the Top Sun blue back Charizard commission presentation Blast. I don't know how to pronounce that. Blastoise and unique signed pro at Mathis prices. Wow. And then people paid to have them graded and stuff. The Pikachu Illustrator card, right. Okay, let me look at it. Let's see what it looks like. Is that, I don't know if that Pikachu Illustrated card. Here's a. It's on eBay right now. Let me see if I can do something. Hold on 1 second. 1 second here. Let me see here. Hold on 1 second. This might flash out for a second. Hopefully that popped back on. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see here. Nothing to see here. That's so crazy, dude. My this girl I used to date, her husband, her father had a room full like a 3 meter by 3 meter by 4 meter room full of baseball cards from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Hundreds of thousands of cards. All and like I don't know whatever happened. He died a couple of years ago. She's in Texas now. This is when we were in Maryland. I have no idea what happened with all of them, but he put a lot of money into those cards, and and they were all like sleeved, pristine. A lot of unopened packs from back in like the 60s and 70s, and I got no idea what she ever did with them. Hopefully it worked out because she's got a bunch of kids now. The Pikachu Illustrator card. Let's see if I can do this. We actually used to play with our Pokemon cards as kids. We didn't put them in sleeves. That's why they were worth so much today because most of them are sick edition, right? Right. Yeah, right. And most people did. I mean, what do you when you go spend $3, $4 to get a pack of Pokemon cards, most kids want to see what they are while they're like got chocolate on their hands. They're like, ah, freaking Pokemon Illustrator card. Look at it, tastes like the other ones. It tastes like the other ones. All right, where was I? Let's see. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Let me see. Um. Years ago. Oops, not that. Oh, okay, all right. Let's see. Oh, what is that? Oh, wow, that's pretty cool too. Try looking up the Black Lotus card. Black Lotus card. Oh, it says $250,000. And it's so crazy. Yeah, this guy's wearing gloves to handle it. Let's see. Huh. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Can you do 10 push-ups? The best black. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Black Lotus. You can buy it at Walmart.com right now. One of them for at Walmart for 250,000. So crazy. The Black Lotus Iconic Zero Magic the Gathering card when sacrificed Power 9 banned in most formats due to its power, incredibly valuable, selling for tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on condition. Okay, let's see. Black Lotus card top. $3 million. An alpha Black Lotus card. That's freaking crazy. Can you imagine? Can you imagine having the money to buy a $3 million Magic the Gathering card? What's up, Space Cow? Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Knock, knock, maggots! You are on the naughty list. Christmas came early this year. Now give me 20 push-ups now. Move it before I jingle all the way to your front yard. You know what? Knock, knock, maggots! You are on the naughty list. Christmas came early this year. Now give me 20 push-ups now. Move it before I jingle all the way to your front yard. You know what?
Before I jingle all the way in your front yard?
You are on the naughty list. Christmas came early this year. Now give me 20 push-ups now. Move it before I jingle all the way to your front yard. You know
Before I
what?
jingle all the way to your front yard. That's freaking so awesome. Well, money is just paper. Right. Dude, it's crazy. I agree. And the thing is, to program kids with knowing that these things have value, then as a kid you're like, this is like $100 bill, and then telling them there's only 40 been printed, and then when they're older, like, I want that. So that's why they sell for so much. It's not people that just got into Pokemon and says, hey, let me buy one for $3 million. What's up, Tommy? I left a bunch of beer in my trunk for the hold on what left a bunch of beer in my trunk for like 3 days below freezing weather, and the might of a guardian angel. None of them exploded. That's either you got a guardian angel or they're high alcohol beers. All right, let's see.
Yeah,
I do.
more like, boy, are these nuts gonna feel good in your mouth.
Oh, that's awful.
I couldn't. You like Chef Boyardee?
Yeah, I do.
More
I
like,
do.
boy, are these nuts gonna feel good in your mouth.
Oh, that's awful.
I couldn't.
Oh,
You
that's
like Chef-
awful. This is the most interesting story I've had to tell all week. Hey, listen. That's fine. It's better to have no bad stories. Absolutely. Only 5%. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. At least you still have beers in your trunk. I used to drink George Hornsby's draft cider, and it was 6% alcohol. And I remember the first one I ever had, it was like 3 beers. Even though it's only like 1% higher than most beers, tell you what, it still tastes pretty good. That's right. And it's probably nice and cold. You know, and I don't know how you kids are growing up, but when I was 21, bars served you beers in frosted mugs. Like I remember like for the past 10 years or so, you could get a cold glass. But yeah, like we used to get frosted mugs, which was like would stay cold for like 20 minutes. But like, yeah, now you'll get like a pint glass and it's thin and cheap. I left a can of energy drink in the freezer a week ago and I woke up to a small explosion coming. Yeah, dude. Yeah, no bueno. No bueno. I've had a Coca Cola, but it didn't explode. It swelled the can up. And I took a butcher knife and I chopped the can in half and then dumped the slushy Coca-Cola out, and that was delicious. Luckily, I mean, if it would have kept going, it probably would have exploded. But it turned the can, it popped the bottom depression on the can. It popped out like it was an outie instead of an innie, and same with the top. These nuts. Most expensive playing card in the world. The Mickey Mantle for $12.6 million. Wow. Mickey Mantle 311 card. Wow, that's so crazy. Wow, it's in Forbes. That's so crazy. Cold beer is the norm here. It's still the norm here in America. I'm in Georgia, but with the advent of the internet and stuff, Americans are learning more about non-refrigerated. Yeah. I remember people slowly getting into it. Like people would drink room temperature Guinness and stuff. But yeah, imagine getting deported for stealing a baseball card. Did somebody get deported for stealing a baseball card? Dude, dude, dude. I don't know about a baseball card, but I know people that got deported for stealing like like under $10 worth of stuff. Like, dude, what about Bonnie Blue? Bonnie Blue's facing 15 years in Bali. She's in a predominantly Muslim country trying to film pornography where it's illegal in Indonesia. In Bali's in Indonesia. And and she just got arrested like last night or day before. And she's facing 15 years in prison to try to do the Bonnie Blue's bang bus. In the largest Muslim country on the planet, the most populous. It's got like 200 million Muslims there. I don't need most of my beers cold, but if I'm gonna have an ale, yeah, I agree too. Ale, yeah, I do. I don't like. I drink. When I drank to get drunk. So I wanted to drink it quick, and I got the cheapest, shittiest like Miller Lights and stuff like that, and I would just down them in 3 gulps. I don't know, but I recall you reading something about crimes that could get you deported. No, dude, any crime, jaywalking can get you deported. If you're here illegally, any contact with the law can get you deported. But right, you can lose if you're an American citizen, like through a green card. Yeah, then they can revoke your citizenship for over $300,000. Right. You can get if you're an illegal alien, or if you're here like on like a visitor's visa. If you break any laws, if you steal a packet of bubble gum, that's it. Yes, absolutely. I've been to the Drunken Clam. The Drunken Clam. Hold on. Baltimore. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Where's that? There it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah, yeah, it's a Family Guy jam, but yeah, they opened one before. Yep. Okay. Where am I at? Right. You can be a legal citizen and get divorced. Yes. Yes. Right. 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 Oh, gotcha. Right. 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 You can be a legal citizen and get deported from a piece of paper. All right. Right. Yep. 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 A piece of cardboard. All right. I don't know how people can do drunkenness. I like that touch of inebriation as much as the next guy, but a few times been really. Yeah, dude. Dude, listen. When I was playing music, I was getting I would start like we had to be at the venue at like 5:30 to be set up for sound check at 7 to perform at like 11 p.m. So we started drinking when we got there. By the time I was playing, I was 9 beers and then I would not drink shots until after we performed, and then I'd get freaking hammered because we wouldn't leave till 4 a.m. The bar would go, the venue or whatever we were at would close at 2, and then we had to count money, break down, pack our equipment, and then wait to get paid. And that was like at like 4 a.m. So we're talking about like 12 hours of drinking every night. I definitely recall having a touch of the tism. I've been touched. I've definitely been touched. That's drunken clam. The thing about alcohol is it intensifies however I'm already feeling. So hey, right. Sure. Yep, I agree. Right. If you're a little upset, you'll end up crying all over the place. That's all right. That's all right. Right, Tommy. I usually like a small glass of rum on the weekends, and sometimes I go to the club and I get booze. That's all right, Rumi. Welcome back. Yeah, you should enjoy. You should flip through the channels. There's plenty of other great content. Here's drunken clams. I've had these too with white wine. I like clams. The drunken clam. I like K-pop Demon Hunters too. So I didn't realize that until the other day, Kat. I thought Rumi's name was Rumik. So I didn't catch the K-pop Demon Hunters fan thing. I thought it was Rakuma Pop, like something from like India. It kind of pisses me off. I'm going through a rough patch because it means I have to wait for life to get better before I can drink again. Brother, when I was drinking all the time, I got a DUI, driving under the influence, and so I had to go a year, and I had to take a urinalysis every week to make sure that I didn't have alcohol in my system. I was used to drinking 6 nights, 7 nights a week. And then so I was just so bored. I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? I tried going to the bar and just having Sprite and stuff, and it was so annoying being around drunk people when you're sober. Do you recall what your Looney Tune came up? I'd say 48. Looney Tunes history. 33. Wow. From 30 to 33. Looney Tunes started in 1930. Wow. I was 18 years off. I never had rum, ND. Gotta try it down. Yep. Listen, liquor was created during the Industrial Revolution for one reason and one reason only, and that's to get annihilated. So be careful when you switch from beer to liquor. It's a completely different world. My nieces love that K-pop Demon Hunter stuff. Trying to understand that phone with my nieces, and my oldest niece is trying to teach me the dances and stuff. My mother and I like to have drunken conversations about life. Yeah, that's always fun, and it's a nice way to bond. But holy shit, no, yeah, dude, that can get. It depends. If you drink to the point where you start talking a lot and then stop drinking, then the talking starts to slow down. But if you keep drinking when the talkativeness starts, it just continues to increase. Yeah, it's definitely very different. Yeah, I used to drink Captain Morgan. I used to drink Sailor Jerry. Do you recall what year Color TV came out? 1973. What year was color TV popularized? In the early 1970s. 72. Surpassed black and white in 1972. Hey man, my Irish grandfathers invented whiskeys in the 1300s. Don't you go telling them it was Industrial Revolution thing. I'm talking about in America. I'm talking about in America. No. Yeah, absolutely. Whiskeys, all that, but like bulk vodka, bulk gin, all that stuff that they could make. Oh, yeah, not talking about sitting around with a still and making a handcrafted thing. I do recall 10-inch TVs. I've replaced capacitors in 10-inch TVs. Oh my God, I just watched the first video you made when your hair was short. uh, yeah, that's when I was playing my retard phase. I was going, I'm gonna meme it. Yeah, I do. It's amazing what a haircut, a hair grow, a hair style change can do. I never owned a 10-inch TV. My first TV was a 13-inch, and it was used, and it had a. Oh no! Oh yes. The first TV that I had for myself. So when my parents' old 24, 20 or 30-inch TV, they got a new one. One went into me and my brother's room. But the first TV I actually got that was like for me, bought, still used, but wasn't part of my family first, was a 13-inch that had a built-in VCR. My grandfather really likes this scotch called Chivas Regal. Yeah, yep. I don't know what the deal is. I'm pretty sure it's Brazilian. I don't like Chivas. Chivas Regal. Yeah, this is it right here. I don't know why, dude. It tastes like crap to me. People say it tastes like honey and stuff. I do. Like, I'm not gonna pay 650,000 for a Chivas, but this stuff is the standard 12. Yeah, a lot of people used to drink it like at my parents' Christmas parties and stuff. I'm not a big fan. Hell of a name. Yeah. Chivas don't sound got it. Yeah, yeah. We're probably pronouncing it wrong. All right, let's see. Stusty. I'm not, let's see. And we'll try it. Don't get me fired. Oh, Jesus. So I just talked about this too. Did you hear me talking about it?
Finally got arrested. So recently, an OF model named Bonnie Blue, the same woman who took 1,000 Johnsons in under 24 hours and went insanely viral for it, went on a Freak Fest world tour, riding in something that she calls the Bang Bus, calling pretty much anyone in there to film some content for her OF. The last country she landed in was Indonesia, where her field of work is frowned upon and also very much illegal. So when authorities heard about her arriving there, they instantly started looking into it. When they got to the place she was staying at, there she was along with 15 men, with tons of rubber banana peels scattered everywhere. They instantly knew what was going on and arrested her on the spot. And sources say that she could face up to 15 years in prison and have to pay $6 billion of whatever the Indonesian currency is, which quite frankly seems kind of low because that's literally like a $7 fine. Bonnie Blue finally got arrested.
It's $560,000 U.S. fine. Yeah, 560,000. The history of Fort Knox. I do not recall the history of Fort Knox. Hold on. History of Fort Knox. History of Fort Knox. Let's see. Fort Knox, 20 artillery training. Oh, well, I did know. I did know it was a fort. That's why it's called Fort Knox. Artillery in 32 and Center of Armored Warfare training through World War II. Tank doctrine. Then it became the bullion depository since 1936. The whole idea. I never heard of it. 1955 film. I've seen this. Yes, I have seen this. Yes, yes, yes. Did you know you knew? No, I know. I didn't know. No, I did. I remember watching this. I remember seeing this. The Mad Professor. It was Tom and Jerry. What was it? I think it was Tom and Jerry. Let me see. Was it straight? ah. Okay, no, it was just a Looney Tunes short. Let me see. The portable hole for criminal purposes. Right, the emptied Fort Knox. I do remember that. All right, cat. I'll do my stanky leg dances when I'm on my phone. I'm thinking about doing a little bit of I'm gonna start changing things up a little bit so I'm not sitting in the same spot for hours on end. So I'll jot down stanky leg as the to do. Freaking Bonnie Blue. She blew it. Let's see. The stanky leg. The stanky leg. Oh, I just want to watch the. I can't listen to the music, so I guess I won't. Oh, jeez. There you go. The stanky leg. The stanky leg. My last Amazon purchase was a cable. Was a cable for my microphones. I ordered a lasso to catch a cow. Oh boy. Stanky leg. Every millennial in 2008. Dang it. Dude, you know how many girls I've seen fall off of bars and bar tables and bar chairs? It's so weird when girls get drunk, like girls that usually it's a girl going through a breakup that gets so drunk and she wants the attention so bad from everybody. And then when she goes to the bar, she goes to the bar to get attention. Like she goes, like one of her girlfriends will take her out. Like, we'll find you a new guy. And then she goes out and she gets so hammered, and then like no one's flirting with her because she's like depressed looking, crying the whole time over the boyfriend, like trying to text him and yada yada. And then so finally when she gets drunk enough, then she's like, yeah. And oh god, I've seen so many girls fall from like 5, 6 feet in the air. I saw this one girl fall so bad that if she wouldn't have hit the table, she would have broke her neck. She's standing on the table. She was standing on the table, and when she finally fell off, if she would have fallen off the table, she would have fallen back and then like hit her head, like the floor was down here. But when she fell, the table like wiggled out from under her, so she fell, and then her back hit the table, and then she just slid off the table. But yeah, if that wouldn't happen, she would have broke her neck. It would have been freaking. Luckily, uh, you ordered a new phone case. Does it got crab hands on it? I've never had them. I've never had them. If you're talking about the creepy crawlies in the drawers. But last time I've eaten crabs. I've had crab cakes a couple months ago, but yeah. Yeah, crab cakes. But yeah, crabs, dude. I don't even think I've ever talked to anyone that's mentioned having them. Freaking crabs. Pubic crabs. Oh, jeez. He is. He's definitely weird. Please don't get me fired. Oh, man. Look at these freaking things, dude. Damn, they're freaking wackadoo. Damn. Oh, man. There once was a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chinny, and they fell out and they grew in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan began again. There. Damn, this dude says, "What is this?" You got crabs, dude. That's so crazy. Oh, dude. This chick needs to see a doctor. That's a lot of them. Holy shit. Who in the hell? Oh, you can get them in your eyes. Did you see that? Yeah, yeah. That's so crazy. Ugh. And I start talking about freaking parasites. People are like, "What do you mean? What do you mean? Even though I bang 98 guys a night, I have parasite." That's so freaking creepy. Oh, man. It says, "Are pubic lice in danger of extinction?" What do you mean? Day 2 of asking when's ND gonna stream. When you gonna stream, ND? Day 1 of asking Space Cow. When's it gonna grow some balls? When you jump on stream, ND. You ready? We'll do it right now. Poor old Michael Finnegan begin again. Does anybody remember when Lamb doxed himself on stream? Boy. That's so crazy. This is Canada's advertisement for pubic lice. Are you have an itchy problem? That's so creepy. It's grabbed onto a hair. I'm never going on string. Catch me outside about that. Ugh, this is a poster. Good photography, though. This dude needs to take a shower. Man. Bikini waxing is killing crabs. Head lice and the crabs. That's so crazy. I'm probably going to get all kinds of advertisements for freaking wackadoo. Waxed on, waxed off. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Sorry. What's up, Ava? Don't call me Ava. Watch something else before I vomit. What's up, Ava? Bum bum. How are you? Let's see. Honors bio work. Good. That's good. She says, just doing honors biology work. What? Yeah, I was about to say. I remember when I was nice. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. We had a test and she still. Oh, you had a test and they. Yeah. That's rude. I always hated high school. Like, it's the busy work stuff that like you're not. They're like I don't want to teach you this, so here learn this at the You can tell her I said that too. You can tell her I said that. You just want us to do work at home because you don't want to teach us it. Do you recall the topography of Georgia? Not really. Georgia's topography. Diverse landforms, shifting from the mountainous Blue Ridge and Blue Ridge and Ridge and Valley in the north, with Brasstown Bald. What is a bald? At the state's highest point, through the rolling Piedmont foothills, center of the Costandy Coastal Plain, and the swamp Okefenokee in south, separated by the geological fall line. Is it bad? I can write an essay in an hour and get an A on it. Not bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. No, I like her because I'm sedated right now. Oh, geez. No, I like her because I'm seated right next to her desk, but I'm low key her favorite, so she legit gives me more time. I never have been a favorite, but I don't abuse the power. Right. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. No, realize that when you have some extra, use it wisely. That's exactly what it seems like you're doing. Use it. Use the power wisely, Ava. I used to love sitting next to the teacher's desk. Have you ever considered dyeing your cat's fur a different color? I never wanted to dye him different colors, but I wanted to put like that spray in hair color stuff that like Halloween. I wanted to do that. Wow. Oreos just came out with the new cookies, zero sugar cookies, and they're loaded with the same toxic chemicals that can literally survive a blowtorch. That's crazy. I should make Levin look like a cow. I'll consider it if I get if he doesn't attack me or run away from me when I start spraying stuff at him. Yes, I felt bad though because the guy friend turned his work in like 3 minutes late, and she came back to me and stamped my work even though I was late, and she gave him a yeah. People, people are people. Hold on, let me do this real quick. People play favorites in life, and you have to some days you won't be, sometimes you won't be the favorite, so when you are, make sure you use that to your ability. All right, let me see if I can do this.
Zero 0.1 second. 0.5 second. 1 second. 3 second.
Lights the wood on fire.
5 second.
Lights the wood on fire and doesn't like the
30 second. That's so crazy. How do I save this? Zero 0.1 second. 0.5 second. 1.
That's so nuts. Okay, hold on. I always questioned teachers and my past teachers. I hated it, even though I was straight A's, and they hated I was right instead of yes, yes. They will hate that. They will hate that. That's good that they give you respect. That's good. They should when you're right, and they should be appreciative. That's so awesome. That's so freaking crazy. Eats Oreos, but 10 plus fire resistance. The origin of Sunny D? Not at all. I'm guessing it was military, but maybe I'm thinking of Tang. Tang was for space missions, right? Let me see. Sunny Delight origin story. Sunny Delight origin story. 2 Florida dads wanting a better, tastier orange drink for their kids, leading to the creation of it. No, I never knew that. Now simply Sunny D, 1963. All right, Ava, have fun. Get a good education. That's so crazy. All right, let's see. Oh, you know, let's see here. Let's see. Okay, that was me. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Did I? I think I did. Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I have 2 outline exams and 1 essay to write, and I'll be done until mid-January. That's good. So freaking, that's good until for another 35 days or so. That's it. You've got 2 online. How long are the exams? Like 30 question exams or? I need water around here anywhere. I think I do. Mid-January. I remember. Um, did I ever tell you how bad I failed Algebra 1? Like failed it. Like I couldn't wrap my head around what is the main oh dang it. Algebra 1, you have the tenets of Algebra 1. Quadratic equations. You brag about failing algebra all the time. Quadratic equations. Absolutely Dunsky. I still cannot solve a quadratic equation. I mean, pencil and paper. Quadratic equations. Quadratic equations. Dude. This stuff here. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I still feel like I'm looking at Mandarin. X squared plus b over ax plus parenthesis b over 2a squared equals negative c over a plus b over 2a squared. Whatever, dude. Shut up. Like, hey, solve this for me. Fast. Okay. Like, I'm not going to do all this. That's just so crazy. Like that. This stuff. Like, you got to be kidding me. Yeah, my brain said when they said solve this, my brain went, I wonder what's for dinner. Wonder what's for dinner. Like, I don't think I've ever seen, let me see, what do they call it when you use, damn it, when you use word problems? I don't think I've ever seen a word problem explained like John has 3 apples and Karen has 2 melons. That kind of thing. Okay, I see. To like, maybe if somebody would have done that for me, then let me know like what's the real life word. Oh, it's explained in Math 1099. Okay. The sum of 2 numbers is 18, and the product of these 2 numbers is 56. That doesn't have any real world implications that I can figure out. When would somebody say, I'm going to sell you two things, apples and oranges. And the total of these two is 18. The product of them is 56. Will you give me $3 for them? Well, hold on. Let me figure this out to find out what the two numbers are, how many apples and how many oranges. Yeah, I can do an income statement, sure. You're talking about net net income or net profit, not net profits. Oh shit, net pay, income statement. Net pay minus, holy crap, I can't remember the words. Yeah, dude, I tell you what, I got the internet. Okay, income statements. Total minus not fees. Well, if we're talking about taxes, so total minus not asset. I can't remember the words. Total minus butt cheeks and flatulence. So your income is the total collected amount minus costs, taxes. Your includes your dividends, revenue, equipment, okay, depreciation, and stocks. Okay. I would have been there in like 15 minutes. Okay, let's figure this out. Income statements. Okay, P&L, profit and loss, right. Core financial report showing revenues, that's the term I was looking for. Revenues, expenses, so over a month, quarter, year, COGS, rent, salaries, taxes, operational efficiency, performance, and overall financial investors. Okay, right. I could have done it had if I had the numbers and whatnot in front of me, but yeah, I couldn't remember the wackadoo jackalator of the what's it called? Big words from a cow that's scared. Just grab a drink. Why are cows afraid of beer? Cows are generally not afraid of beer unless they're space cows. They often drink beer when given the opportunity. That's funny. Do you recall stockholders' equity? The equation for stockholders' equity, or what it is? Company value minus expenditures. Company value minus expenditures. Well, the company value is already after minus expenditures. Total income, total revenue, minus taxes, depreciation, equipment depreciation. Yeah, I recall. Stockholders' equity. Right. Assets minus liabilities, right? Is it straight down, right? Assets minus liabilities. It was paid in capital plus profits the company kept, retained earnings, right? Retained earnings is after paid in capital, retained earnings, common stock, preferred stock, treasury stock. The formula is total assets minus total liabilities. Right. Total assets. Total holdings of the company. They are not afraid of beers except when the beers come with Danes. Danish beers. Beers with queers. Space cows have fears of beers with queers. Oh, boy. Oh, melon, it doesn't exist anymore. That was me.
Most of you will never eat an Oriental melon, and that's because they don't exist.
Wow.
Oriental melons used to be the standard for a lot of farmers, and they were only really grown to be eaten locally, but they were extremely delicate, so they couldn't really travel far. And you couldn't really build a global trade on a fruit that was always rotting. So in the mid-20th century, farmers started doing something called selective breeding, taking two different plants and breeding them together to make a new one, because humans are really good at getting what they want, for the most part. So it kept the shape and the look, but they were sweeter and more durable, creating what's now known as the Korean melon. They taste kind of like a cold cucumber mixed with the honeydew. This thing looks like a Pokemon, which is pretty insane.
Do I recall calculate equipment depreciation? So total, just the depreciation from the initial cost minus Jamalam and Jamalana, and total resale value, if I remember correctly. Calculate equipment depreciation. Straight line method: asset minus salvage value divided by useful life. So double declining, accelerated, faster write-offs. So usage based. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that. All right. Stop making the stream boring, you dumb cow. I will. Are you going to? Are you going to do with all this fancy math? Can I test your jaw? I will test the strength of your fellas between your legs. A swift kick to your boy bits. All right, so let's see. Let's see where I just was here. Let's look at your melons. Oh, I don't care. Uh-oh.
So I blocked all my exes and then decided to do another parasite cleanse. So this time I got apple cider vinegar, clay, and Epsom salt. So I laid in there, put my feet in there in the hot water, and I'm not gonna lie, that is a parasite, guys. This works. That white thing, another parasite. That's another parasite, guys. Disgusting. That came out of me, like insane.
Before I tell you how you can actually remove parasites from your body, I want to clarify that these aren't parasites coming out of your feet. They are in fact Tuberatics aceti, which is a form of vinegar eel. Now, if you're following the craze of drinking apple cider vinegar, especially if it's unfiltered, then you may be drinking vinegar eel as well.
So, I think I mentioned to you guys that we don't have parasites, we're clean. I drink
How can we get rid of parasites?
Do you recall what
If we do have
stockholders roll into the
parasites, they are
corporation to
commonly
fund
going to be
for funding?
in your bowel, and the doctor can send a sample of your stool to the lab to confirm that it's there, but also give you a medication that will kill those parasites and they will come out.
So I blocked all my exes.
So I blocked all my exes. How many exes do you have? What is do? You probably got more parasites in your freaking cooter hole. Cooter hole. I blocked all my exes and I dumped blah 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 on my blah 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 blah. Yeah. I'm telling you what. Do you know what the? Oh boy. Sorry. I don't know why I start saying these things. I blame it on me getting tired. Oh, Space Cowboy. Richard is mad at him. What's up, Yogi? It's so good. It's so good. We're good. Mad at the world. Yogi balls. Yogi balls. Like Pokeballs. I got a Pokeball. Bam. So good. Of course. These bitches are hoes. And if you don't have a Bugatti, I can't do it. I'm a PIMP. These bitches are hoes. I can't do it. I'd have to write a script out. You're weak. Bugatti. Dude, that poor guy, dude. Brilliant marketer. You got to give him his props in that, but what a wackadoo. I like his brother Tristan. I only really know Andrew Tate from what he shows to us, and the same with Tristan. But Tristan seems pretty more level-headed. I have a slave button. Have you seen? Dang it, I can't remember his name. The gay guy that acts like Andrew Tate, like he does dances. I can't remember his name. Andrew Tate impersonator. You spelled Nixon wrong, unless you're talking about somebody like that. Anderson Tate. Oh, Bottom G. Right. The bottom, like, because Andrew Tate calls himself the top G. And this gay guy does Andrew Tate impersonations, and he's called Bottom G. Bottom G. Yes. You've never seen it? Oh, dude. Hold on, Yogi. Dude. Hold on. I gotta mute. I have to mute it because of the music, but okay, there you go. Let me zoom in. He looks like freaking Andrew Tate when he wears glasses. There you go. When he takes the glasses off, he don't look like him. But with the glasses on, he looks like Andrew Tate, dude. He's the Bottom G. Here, they hired the
car you want to drive? Bugatti. And what you want to do in life?
I want to smoke cigars on a yacht with 100 women that can't look me in the eye.
And I got just the guy that'll help us do that.
All right.
Dude, he looks like Andrew Tate. I gotta be the gang. Hush. So yeah, but he looks like freaking Andrew Tate. Now I can't say GG anymore. Damn it. I was hoping I'd get away without playing it. Oh, is he? I knew that I knew that. Okay. Andrew Tate fight. 5 hours ago. Chase Damore. Yeah. That's so crazy. Yeah. Bot. I want to see the billionaire steal. Dude, me too. Listen, I want to see Andrew Tate, Elon Musk, and what's his name? Facebook guy? Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg. I just want to see the three of them go at each other. Dude, Elon Musk dared Zuckerberg to a fight, and I think Elon Musk started to train for it. Let me see. Did Elon Musk train to fight Mark Zuckerberg? Yes. A potential fight with Mark Zuckerberg engaging in sessions with martial artists like Lex Friedman and George St. Pierre. The highly publicized cage match never materialized, with Musk citing health issues and proposing a less formal setup like practice at Zuck's house that Zuckerberg dismissed as avoidance tactics, while Zuckerberg trained more seriously in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and won medals. It's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. We just need to wrap beef to call Zuckerberg out. Yeah. Let's rate it. Oh, I was about to say some stupid shit just a second ago. Glad my brain stopped itself. I was about to say something stupid about you're gonna need to tuck once you get into the cage with the cuck. Some know him as Mark, some know him as Zuck. Brainwaves are throwing it out. I agree. Oh. What was that? Yeah, I remember Spy Kids, absolutely. I think I may, I can't remember if I seen it in the theater or not, but I think I saw Spy Kids. Spy Kids. (2001). Yeah, I can't remember if I saw it in the theater or not. Probably not. I agree. So, and I absolutely recall Inspector Gadget and his daughter Penny. So he also said that he said that stuff to be incendiary. Like he said it on purpose, part of his marketing plan to spread, like to get millions of dollars on and to get his name out everywhere on the internet. He said this stuff on purpose, like women can't drive and bitches are hoes, yada yada. He says because he knew women would hate spread it. Now, whether he said this after the fact in order to, like, I don't know. Inspector Gadget was bad. I never saw the movie with Anthony Broderick, not Anthony Broderick. What's his name? Inspector Gadget movie. What the guy's name? Matthew Broderick. I never saw the movie, I don't think. I may have. Hold on. I may have. It was 1999. I may have. But the 1982 cartoon I've seen thousands of times. Yeah, Inspector Gadget is peak entertainment. Dude, I remember wanting the hat because I didn't, I was too young. I was 5. So I thought that this stuff came out of the hat. I didn't realize that he was a robot and it came out of like his whole body, like for the freaking helicopter hat and stuff, dude. Helicopter hat. Please don't get me fired.
Yes.
Dude, I saw this guy.
Thank you, my great kingdom. And let me see. Sire, beware. A tire-free beast approaches you. Oh, really?
We got 200 likes already.
For the kingdom.
Watching.
How you doing, the great impossible?
Yeah, that's
also,
awesome.
welcome in. Chat, everyone, if you're joining us for the first time, everyone on TikTok, check out my amazing merch, everyone. I have amazing rings. I have amazing Armor Kingdom custom shampoo, beef jerky.
He's got shampoo and beef jerky.
So many epic treasures they can shop in the great TikTok shop. If you're on YouTube, everyone on YouTube, click right here in the great YouTube shopping bag and check out my amazing merch, everyone. You will absolutely love it. The best of Merch Kingdom. I'm telling you. It is going to be the best decision you have made.
People watching.
Shop now.
Yeah, I saw him earlier.
Order your merch from the king. You will be amazed at what you can find in my store.
You'll be able to find What's that just looking for?
You are now blessed by the God Emperor. Woo! I thank you. How you been, my brother?
109,000
I've been phenomenal.
subs. 5,700 videos. 78 million views. He's doing good. And I didn't learn about him till today. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool stuff. Go Gadget Meth Pipe the 2025 version gets Social Security check bounce. Dude, I tell you what, the more I think about it, the more I've thought about it, I'm considering turning a room into a studio. I mean, not a dungeon like that, something where there's a lot to talk about and a lot of different things to do. Like, he's got a kick-ass studio. He's got, like, I mean, anybody can do it if you got the talent to, like, let's look at his studio.
In the great
here.
YouTube shopping bag, right here in the corner, everyone. That is where you will find my merch.
Like, he's got the wall wrap in the background that looks like stone. That's that cheap plastic stuff that you can get from the Halloween shops. And then just shelves. So that's all that is garland along the top, that ivy garland around the top, then burlap and that plastic sheeting you can get from so it would cost probably under $100 to make the studio room look like that. And it probably was his kitchen, so that chandelier was probably already there. Well, yeah, so that's brilliant. That's a brilliant thing to do. You should dress like, that's good. Okay, let's see here. Do you recall Unity? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Hold on one second. Oh, bang.
Playboy. Yeah, yo, Playboy. Weezy.
It says Lil Wayne and Birdman cartoon Pop-Tart.
Yeah. Tell me why I look in the refrigerator. I look in there for some milk. And they ain't got no milk in there, Playboy.
Playboy.
So I'm like, I ain't gonna be having no milk in the morning. And then I turn around and I look in the toaster, Playboy. Tell me why the hell I see one Pop-Tart sitting in the toaster, Playboy. I put that shit ain't right, Playboy. I'll fuck your ass up here, Playboy. You know you don't eat no one damn Pop-Tart in this motherfucker. You gonna eat two of them Pop-Tarts,
I couldn't eat the other one, Dad.
You ain't gonna eat no Pop-Tarts
is
at
it
all,
father and son? Is Lil Wayne? No, Lil Wayne's not.
Read that
son.
bitch. You chew on that motherfucker. I'll whoop your bitch ass. Don't play that shit, Playboy.
Listen, Dad. I only have room for one Pop-Tart, Dad.
What do you guys call it? It's not burlap. What do you call it? Young folks. What do you call it? So Space Cow, I had a Uniden cordless phone back in the day. It was a cordless phone that had a answering machine, real micro cassette answering machine, pretty badass, dude. I could walk like 30 feet. You don't know what burlap is? Burlap are the bags that like potatoes come in, like the big 50-pound sacks. Burlap sacks. These. Yeah, these are burlap. I'll find a zoom in on it, but they look like that. That's burlap. So if we go back to his stream, you'll see around the top of his walls. So where the uh-oh, I think I broke something. I broke it again. Oh, there it goes. So if you look at the top of his walls where so he's got the plastic stuff on the ceiling that looks like wood. That's the same stuff you get for pirate ships at the Halloween store. And he's got the plastic stuff on the wall, which looks like bricks, which is the same stuff you get from the Halloween store. And then where they come together, you have to hide that. So he's using these burlap sacks. Okay, and then right there. So you see the burlap right there, and then so he's got the burlap sacks stapled across the ceiling, and then he hides those come together with the fake ivy. See what I'm saying? I'm a brilliant. I'm a brilliant. What is burlap? Yeah, but dude,
My lord, I would like to be knighted.
like, so if you have skills like this guy has for cosplay and creation like this, do it, dude. Do it. There's no reason you shouldn't. Like some people in cosplay, they do it once a year for a convention in their town. You have a unit in charging cable? Yeah. For real, for real. They're not father and son, but they had a period where they called each other father and son, and even kissed on an interview, and it was a big thing. They got a lot of backlash from. Yeah, yes, hot. It wasn't hopscotch. Was it called? Not hot potato. What's it called? It was potato sack racing. Exactly right. Yeah, and those are burlap bags, and they're like rough. Diddy did it. Somebody's posted, "I'll die for my lord. I will die for you, my lord." $36 for what? An eagle wear. So that's burlap in that. Oh, get out of the way. That's burlap right there. That necklace charm is on. That's a hunk of burlap. So that's the same stuff that he's got around his ceiling. $36. Yeah, that's what burlap looks like up close. It's usually, I think it's made of hemp, at least originally. Burlap construction. Okay, so concrete, burlap in construction, you can stamp concrete. So when you lay a concrete floor, if you don't want it to be smooth and you want it, so you don't slide on it, you can use burlap bags to make a pattern on top of concrete, or you can broom it, but it's called burlap pressing. All right, but burlap bag material. Natural plant-based fibers, primarily jute or hemp. Jute plant through hemp, sisal, or other fiber. Though jute, yeah. So hemp is one of the strongest fibers that you can get in nature. 50 Cent is absolute menace on Instagram currently, dude. I've seen a lot of people clipping it and putting it on YouTube Shorts. I've been seeing it, and like I've seen a bunch of people make videos about how 50 Cent is tearing him apart, tearing Diddy apart, tearing not Myron Gaines. What's his name? Not the guy from Fresh and Fit. Who's the actor that was in Scary Movie? The guy that wrote it, or whatever. Do you recall the first bit? So yes, I do recall my first potato sack race. Where my father retired from, my mother and father retired from, was they had every year, once a year, they would have a family day, and they had like small roller coasters, and it wasn't a circus, it was like a fair basically, and so but everything was free, they had egg tosses, water balloons, potato sack races, Marlon Wayans, right, and Ja Rule. They both got ripped to shreds because Marlon Wayans said something on what's the guy's name? The big guy that got caught asking a girl to eat his butthole. What was it called? Shannon Sharp's program. And he said something like he didn't never hang out with Diddy or something. And then 50 Cent posted a bunch of his old ex posts, Marlon Wayne's ex posts, saying they party like a Diddy party and all this stuff. I was only on a Segway once, and I drove it about 12 feet. Like 6 feet up and 6 feet back, and then it was somebody else's turn. That's it. Looks like 50 Cent and Jarrell Beaver's back. I love it. Damn, look at my face. I'm red. But yeah. Yeah, burlap's like absolutely amazing. coarse weave, breathable holes. Oh, you can't see that. Breathable holes. Oh, it didn't say holes. I did. You know what they say. You know what they say. There ain't no party like a Diddy party. But a Diddy party don't stop. Alright, let's see what jute is. Jute fiber.
According to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, jute fibers composed primarily of cellular.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Golgotha? What's Golgotha? That sounds so familiar. Oh, there you go. That's Golgotha. First Baptist Church. Matthew 27:23. Right. Frickin' Bible. What am I talking about? I thought you were talking about a fiber. You know what happened there? Bam. Jesus was crucified. Such a space. What? Such a space cow thing to say. I can't freaking read. It's skull-like shape. Golgotha skull shape. Yeah, look at this. This is where Jesus. This is where Jesus was. This is where you see the face, the two eyes, and the nose, and the mouth at the bottom. This is where Jesus was sacrificed. It looks like a skull. It's so crazy. It's hard to see up close like that, but it's so crazy. And it's got a nose hole in it. That's cool. It's cool. That shit's so cool, dude. I love that stuff. Do you recall dude? So Luray Caverns in Maryland. Luray Caverns. Dude, it's so freaking cool. Stalactites and stalagmites, and let me find some better pictures like this shit, dude. They really that was the first time. I mean, it was probably when I was like 10. Yeah, it's freaking beautiful. Really, if you've never been in a cavern, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. And the thing is, like, think about this. This is the way some people make money. So some people bought this big ass plot of land, and on the land they found a cavern. So they put arm rails in it and started allowing people to walk through it and paid a quarter a piece. You know, they carried their own lanterns and stuff, and they made lots of freaking money. And this is back in like the 17 or 18, probably the late 1800s, I believe. You want a cave? I've been to Bristol Caverns in Ruby Falls. Wow, Bristol Caverns. I've seen that on movies. Bristol Caverns. Yeah, same type of beauty. That's so freaking cool, dude. Like, there's all the calcite, I think it's called. And these chicks are there. Just look at the big ass crystals of calcium. And it's got a sign. Space Cow's a space cow. His name's Space Cowboy. Look at that. I ain't doing that. That's so crazy. People that crawl through that shit. Some people call me the Space Cowboy. Yeah. Some call me the Gangster Love. Like, look at that shit, dude. Yeah, that shit's amazing. Carved stairs. I've seen the movie. Have you seen the movie PK? PK doesn't even sound familiar. Don't make me have to change my name. PK. PK. No. No. Oh, yes, 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 I have seen it. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I have seen it. Yeah, I remember this chick too. She was hot. Anushka Sharma. Wow, that's a freaking blast from the past, dude. Wow. Freaking wow. Yeah, that's awesome. She was born in 1988, 11 years after me. Great freaking movie. That's so crazy, dude. She's freaking gorgeous. Mm, 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 mm. She looks like she needs a sandwich right there, though. And then after you give her a sandwich, she's like, "Thank you." Then you have a glass of wine, and she says, "Hey, you want to Do you recall the last time someone trashed your toilet at a family gathering?" Oh, okay. So so yeah. Kind of. Let me explain. Oh, jeez. Okay. So so I was oops, there we go. So my this was back in Maryland. My parents had a like a little party where friends would come over. Their friends would come over. Another couple would come over, and they would drink beers and play cards and whatever. We had a pull out sofa in the living room, and immediately next to the living room there was the hallway that went into the kitchen. The kitchen was the hallway, and then it opened up into the dining room area. So right where that hallway and the living room connected, there was the door that went to the stairs that went downstairs. So I was sleeping downstairs. They were upstairs on the sofa, the couple. I go upstairs to get a glass of water, and when I open the door to look out, I look over, and my refrigerator door is open, and the guy has got his arm on the top of the door, and he's pissing into my refrigerator. So I shut the door. Oh, I had to take a piss. That's what I had to do. And we only had one bathroom upstairs. So I open the door, and he's freaking hammered, plaster drunk, pissing in my refrigerator. So I go downstairs, I go out the back door and piss in the yard. Next morning, I wake up, I go upstairs, and they're gone. I open up the refrigerator, and it's completely clean. Like, she took everything. His wife, I guess, who saw me catching her husband pissing in the refrigerator, took everything out of the refrigerator, cleaned everything, put everything back in, and then like my folks woke up a couple minutes later and was like, "Where's blah blah blah?" And I was like, "Blah blah blah," pissed in the refrigerator, and she cleaned everything up and left. She was like, "What?" But yeah, so he didn't blow up our toilet, but he pissed in my refrigerator. What up, fat? No, this ain't my girlfriend. This is the chick. Have you ever seen the movie PK? She's the actress from that. She's freaking smoking. she's skinny. I really like your name. They call him Fat Nick. Yeah, she's just freaking gorgeous. She's like, one of those girls that just doesn't get that. There's never an ugly shot of her. Say his name out loud, Richie. Fat Nick. Oh shit. Oh man, that shit was funny. Oh what? Oh, I love it. I love the internet, dude. Yeah, PK. So here's the movie. Oh. What's up, Alicia? Well, that's not funny. Yeah, that's a good flick. That was a good flick. What's going on? You saving the ill? Alicia's saving the sick. I was gonna say something so stupid. God, I'm such an idiot. I don't know why. 21.8 million views on the Diddy documentary in 6 days. That's crazy. Puff Daddy documentary. Good evening, Alicia. You're waking the dogs, Alicia. Damn. Yeah, I've seen it also. It was crazy. I haven't even thought about it in 10 years. And Yogi brought it up, so that's... How many people watched the Diddy documentary? No, it won't give me a hooja bob. It's #1 in 23 countries. In India, Stranger Things 5 loses its #1 spot to the Diddy documentary. That's so crazy. A Diddy representative slammed Netflix documentary as a shameful hit piece. ND must be researching. Oops, I gotta. Andy must be researching how to start his own Diddy business. It's easy. Just first put a camera in your bathroom. I helped make season 4 and 5, yeah. Yes, ma'am. I mean, so I was building the sets for 4 and 5. And so when I left Stranger Things, this was before they even so the last set I worked on was the season. So I built the houses for season 5. They were using season 4 and season 5. And the last set I built was the season 4 Russian prison. I think I've told you about that before. Do you recall Stinky Pete? Stinky Pete. Stinky Pete.
According to Disney Wiki, fandom, Stinky Pete is one of the 2 main antagonists of Disney Pixar's 1999 animated.
Wow. Yeah, I do remember. I don't remember calling him Stinky Pete, but I definitely remember the character. Yeah, so the Demagogon, the Devil Dog, like the big ass steel doors that open, they were wood, and we just put steel little pieces of sheet metal on the front. Um, and then the Rustin Prison, all the two floors and the holes in the walls. And Stranger Things 5 got 200 or 20. Jeez, I can't write. 23.6 million views in the first 2 weeks. Diddy documentary 21.8 in 8 days. Yeah, that's crazy. Are you mad at Diddy's evilness because of his documentary? Me or ND? I don't. I think, look, I think anybody that uses other people's sex against them and facilitates sex against underage girls or boys, underage people, they should have bad things done to them. Oscar the Grouch, I do. Oscar the Grouch. He lives in a trash can. Oscar the Grouch. You sent a video of that the other day, Space Cow, of him bitching about somebody. Is he a complete jerk? If Diddy's allegations are true, he deserves all the negative attention. Sure. And thanks. What up, Joe? Man, you back? You awake again already? You want to see? Yeah, bring it on, Space Cow. Might as well while we're here. How you doing, Joe, brother? Bam. Big Joe. They call me Joe. Real name's Kyle. What happened to Joe? You think I'm here to confuse people? How are you, Kyle? I'll try to remember your name, Kyle. Let me see. Let me get you on the wall. You want Kyle on the wall or Joe? Oh, gotcha. My dad had something called HR Puffin stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I remember HR Puffin stuff. Yeah, absolutely. All right, hold on one second, Joe. All right, Kyle. There we go. Okay, well. Gotcha. Oh, you're on there, my friend. Okay, I feel like it's kind of funny. I think it's kind of funny that 50 Cent is behind the doc. Listen. Okay, HR Puffin stuff. Hold on a second. So yeah, HR Puffin stuff. Yeah, hold on. HR Puffin stuff. So, Diddy, the thing that I think is I think the East Coast guys, along with 50 Cent, they know what happened with oh goodness, what the hell's his name? Biggie Smalls and Notorious B.I.G. and what's his face? Damn it, I forgot his name. Muhammad Ali's coming to mind, and I'm losing it. Tupac Shakur, right. Yes, HR Puff and stuff's the show. Yeah. Okay. Discord. Where'd you put it? I don't see it. I don't have it, brother. No, yeah, I don't have it yet. Maybe it's still uploading. Okay. So they know something. Whatever happened to Tupac and Biggie, and I think this is a way of them getting their justice without snitching. That's my theory. Michael Jackson, Tupac. Yeah, Tupac. That makes sense. It called Puffin stuff. Right. Right. Yeah. So this is the theory, at least behind that the magic path and Puff and stuff was Puff the Magic Dragon, and it's absolute. Look at his droop. Look at the droop under his eyeballs, like his droopy eyelids and shit. He's whacked out. He's tripping his balls off. Like, look at this freaking guy. Oh, small picture. Scroll. Oh. I thought you meant you just sent it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Hold on. Bang. Oops. All right, here we go. Puff the Magic Dragon. Yeah, hey, what's going on,
Hey,
man?
fuck you guys!
What the fuck, man?
Yeah,
why the fuck are you always such a grouch?
Because you big yellow bitch, I live in a fucking trash can. I'm the poorest motherfucker on this whole block, and nobody's fucking helping me. Now let me hold $1.
Let me hold $1. So this is weird. So Mr. Rogers is who's talking to him. What the Grouch says, "You big yellow motherfucker." So he's. I love seeing my youth ruined. Yeah, it's just funny. Oh damn it! Hit the wrong button. Puff the Magic Dragon. What's going on, Lamb? I have no idea. Well, Keefy D, Tupac's legend. So Keefy D. So here's the. You'll hear about it soon enough. But apparently, Keefy D is clout chasing. This is the theory. He's clout chasing, and because he knows he's not going to get sentenced for it because he didn't do it. This is the theory. I don't know, right? So he's getting all this free publicity, all this free clout for being the guy that pulled the trigger. You know, if he did fine. But this is the theory. This is the current working theory. His trial is set to August next year. He basically got away with Tupac's murder, but decided to snitch on. Right? Do you think he snitched on himself? We'll see. Okay, let's see if we can find information about it. New Keefy D revelations. KVD. I can't spell Keefy. All right, let's see. Well, is so the thing is, if they can't prove that he did it, we will see. Listen. Everything is marketing. Why would he turn himself in? Listen, he is paint when he goes to jail for if he goes to prison for killing Tupac. They are going to stomp him until he's paint. Do you realize how much of a idol Tupac was to people that are still in prison? Right, he's charged. Right. Because the evidence they currently have is his confession. That's the evidence they have. Unless if he goes to trial and he says, "Well, I thought I was there in a dream. I told you," we don't know. They didn't bring it against him because of hard evidence. They didn't have a gun with fingerprints on it and video. Well, we'll see if they do. No one's saying that so far. What's up, Mark Anthony? Trump. He didn't turn himself in. He talked a bit too much. Listen, I don't know for sure. All I know is what people tell me, and this is a theory.
Okay. Suge Knight finally admits Keefe D told him that he killed Tupac. Okay, so that's a new thing too. That was last month, early last month. I gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Why have some linked Diddy to Tupac and Biggie's death, untangling the claims surrounding his alleged role? Tupac was fatally shot, as well as Biggie. The backdrop with Over the Dead's been third Netflix documentary, which appears to be saying it. Revisits the connections to Tupac and Biggie, featuring several individuals who allege he may have played roles in their death. I think Sean had a lot to do with the death of Tupac, and ushered into the Biggie's death. There are alleged links between the two. Right. So we will see. We will absolutely see. But people, remember, there was people at what's his face is Charlie Kirk. People admitted to shooting Charlie Kirk that didn't, and they were arrested and going to be charged and going to have a court date, and they didn't even do it, and they just said they did. People are crazy, but we'll see. Machiavelli, yeah. What's going on, brother? He's also a Crip member and has a dude. Well, we will see, right? Yeah. I wouldn't put any money on anything yet, and maybe he will. We'll see. And the thing is, the interesting thing to see is what will happen. What will happen? We'll see. Andy Bruv. Where you been, Lamb? You and Clem ain't been around in like a couple of days. Well, Clem came in for a little bit, like 5 minutes earlier. We're just reading 2 words of a comment. Skips the rest. It pisses me off. Okay, but he is also a Crip member and had suspicious connections to Diddy back in the 90s, so a lot of things add up. All right, we'll see. Right. I get so excited when I want to say something, and trust me, that's a big problem I have in life. Yeah, 50's album, right. That's right. Hi, Lamb. Hi, Lamb. Trying to do a girl voice. Stop swearing. Okay, there we go. All right. Yep. All right. People who have admitted to crimes but didn't do it. False confessions. Top 10 convicted. So this means that they said they did it. They went to court. They got found guilty, but they didn't do it. All right, we'll look at that in just a second. All right. I can't disclose, but it's every 15-year-old.
We hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose.
Oh, I can't show this. It's the Daily Mail. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can find one that's not the Daily Mail. What's the guy's name? Justin Bieber. Young Justin Bieber and P. Diddy talking. Hopefully I can find one that's not a mail. Okay, here we go. Here's one that's not a mail company. I mean, a news company. Damn it. Why does I always have to have something? Stop. That's New York Post. Yeah, dude, I remember New Kids on the Block. Mrs. Lamb has been rapping, I think. Oh, okay. Hip to the hop. There we go. Disturbing footage. There we go. Let's see what does that say.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know,
He
I
don't
have
look
been
15.
given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of
Look
Usher.
at him. Help me.
When, you know,
Help
he,
me.
He did his
Please
first album.
help
I did
me.
Usher's first album.
Please.
I don't
Somebody
really, I don't
help
have
me.
legal guardianship.
Please,
of
what
him,
did I
but
get
for the next
myself
48
into?
hours,
This guy's trying to touch
he's
my
with me,
butthole.
so,
Please, get me out of here.
and we
Get me
gonna
out of
go
here. I'm very
full
unhappy.
buck
He
full
told me,
crazy.
oh, please.
I'm going crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, that shit's so crazy, dude. So crazy. So crazy. I understand, but if you read into it, dude, look, I'm not saying I've got any answer. Hold on, let me read. Shiver, yeah. I understand, but if you read into it, you will find a bunch of KVD connections to the Diddy and the time of the Tupac beef makes allegations trustworthy compared to okay. I mean, brother, I don't know. I didn't say KVD didn't do it. But what could be coming out may be something to say Keefe D didn't do it to get eyes off of Keefe D and to free Keefe D. I don't know. That's my point. My point is the only evidence they have is his self-snitching. So we'll see. Hollywood, oh, dude, absolutely. And ND, I agree 100%. So I don't know if the new stuff is going to get him out. Supposedly, other people are going to say that they knew who did it, and it's going to be some dead guy that was the trigger puller, and they're going to let him out so that they can get to him. We'll see. Indeed, stop making this stream boring. I don't know either, of course, but you can say, right. But people do weird, sorry. I don't know either, of course, but you can still make an educated guess on the evidence. Right, I agree with you 100%. 100%. I'm 100% in agreement with you. What I'm saying is, when you set something up like this and the evidence is a confession, a lot of different things can happen.
I don't understand why people are so scared of Puffy, though. I don't Puffy's head off. Talk to me like that, boy.
Hold on, let me think. Hold on. All right, let's start right over.
I don't understand why people are so scared of Puffy, though. I don't Puffy's head off. Talk to me like that, boy.
Listen, man, Puff had a lot of private security. Let's get it straight. Like, everybody's not a Nick Irvin.
No, but I know I never seen a man dodge a bullet from half a mile away either.
Right.
From a place you will not see comes a sound you will never hear. I got it tatted on me.
That's real.
Puff Daddy would have encountered something. Yeah. I heard he had hands, though.
Nah, he slapped Drake.
Yup, broke his
Got away with
arm or something.
I seen Puff fight a lot of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably think of 5, 6, 7, 8 people who Puff straight up put hands on in that office. So it wasn't, he just wasn't beating women up.
Puff got windows in his office?
Does he have windows?
Did he have windows in his office?
At the time, yeah, floor to ceiling.
I'm not that type of dude to play games with. There's a lot of buildings in New York. I'm not that guy. He has a lot of puffy on him. Puffy eyes, puffy lips. I'd have puffed Puffy up. I don't understand why.
Does he have windows? And this is a thing that's absolutely crazy. So we will see. It's very interesting. Okay, let me see. Cosby, dude. Cosby went in and out of jail. It's crazy too. Do you recall what happens when you assume you make an ass out of you and me? Moocal, this is not boring. I know you're not talking with your mathematics equations on how to add a few more inches to your small ding-a-ling. Suge Knight stated that Eazy-E was hit with an AIDS bullet. Suge stated that in 2003 on episode of Jimmy Kimmel. Okay, so I believe this. I believe that a lot of the HIV related stuff was absolutely okay. And there was a thing people were doing. They were hiding syringes full of blood, HIV positive blood, in garments in Walmart, so that if you stuck your hand in, like when you tried to short someone, they'd stab you in the leg. So it's 100% a thing for people to stab people. Let's see what it's called. There's a name for it too. Intentionally stabbing something with an HIV positive syringe. You can call 99 criminal assault, but there's a pinprick attack. A pinprick attack is another person with a needle or syringe tainted with the blood of somebody carrying a bloodborne disease such as HIV. So yeah, they're a pinprick attack. That's what it's called. Okay, okay, Alicia. Right. That's right. That's what I was thinking of. Yes, that is vile. That's all right. See you later, Alicia. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Joe, brother, listen. There is evil in this world. Some people are evil. There are men and women out there that are very easy to sleep with. Like, why is she letting me hit on the first 6 minutes we've met without a rubber? A lot of times it's because she's pissed off or he's pissed off that he's got AIDS and he's dying and he wants to take as many people down with him as possible. That absolutely happens. My last memory was Big Drippy farting in the microphone. Alice, Alicia. Let me see if I can find it. Where was it? HIV positive needles found in Walmart clothing. Multiple incidents of syringes and needles being found in clothing at Walmart stores have been reported over the years. A Georgia store in 2011 and 2012, customers were pricked by the needles and subsequently underwent medical testing for HIV and hepatitis. So, yeah, so that shit happens. People do it on purpose. Woman scared of HIV after being pricked with needle at Walmart. Walmart on red alert. More syringes found inside clothing. So yeah, shit's crazy. Found in bras and kids' pajamas. So somebody got AIDS from having sex with a woman. Now he hates women and he wants the women to get AIDS. This is the guess. I'm not sure. People are evil. People are evil. Absolutely. That is so fucked up. Dude, I've heard of so much craziness. So much craziness. All right, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I'm going to take this off the screen. See if we can do this back. Oh, where am I? Oops, dang it. That's going the wrong way. There we go. Yeah, he's crazy. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. People are people, so why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully. I just saw an article in Denmark where people found dog food in a dog park with razor blades inside of the food. You have to be a very special type of sicko to want to cause pain to a doggy. Dude, listen, evil exists in this world. Evil absolutely exists. It absolutely exists. People are fucked up. Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine your little itty bitty chihuahua chewing on a snack and then all this? Yeah. Yeah, that's specifically evil. I recall Shug talking about injecting someone with AIDS. Oh yeah, dude, that was disturbing. It's absolutely disturbing. And it's like you got no idea what you're eating when it's crazy. It's paranoia, and it causes a lot of paranoia. Oh damn, that looks like it sucks too. Um, oops. Let's see. The homeless leave needles everywhere in the town in Nova Scotia, and I live in Nova Scotia, dude. And they don't care. And the thing is, it's so easy for them. Like they in Nova Scotia, they can go to the place that gives them the clean needles, and they can give them the dirty needles for exchanges. It's called a needle exchange program, but they don't care. Like, if they're homeless and pissed off and mad at the world, they don't care. Why? Why would they? Yeah, right. That's the problem. The problem with programs, especially in frickin' Canada, that whack ass place, the problem is you have people. Here we go. Dude, Ohio State is bad at kicking a football, but they're really good at their marching bands. Really, really, really good. So you have your politicians in Canada want there to be a lot of homelessness so that they can say, I need to write a check to the government for a shitload of money to take care of this homelessness. Then they say, here's $1 billion. Then next year, there's 1,000 more homeless people, and they say, oh no, more people got homeless because you guys ruined the country. You bad politicians ruined our economy, so now more people are homeless. Now I need 1.1 billion. And then the next year there's more people. Oh, now you guys still haven't fixed it. Now there's a whole bunch more homeless. Now I need $2 billion. And like, okay, there you go. So the more homeless there is, the more they get paid for homelessness. And because these people are off the grid, they don't have IDs and stuff. They're like, well, we helped 3,800 people. Oh, what are their names? We don't have their names. One guy said his name was Joe. One guy said his name was Richard. But they didn't have IDs or anything, so we just wrote, and that's what they do, because these people are transient. They flow around. So that's the way it works. And then they take in $1 billion. You buy stock in needle companies and pharmaceutical companies, and then in housing companies, housing builders and stuff like that. And then so you get your $1 billion, you buy stock in those other companies because you're a nonprofit. So you give these other companies all this money, their stock goes up. So your stock goes up. So that's how nonprofits make profit. And it just keeps on going. It keeps on going. Ohio State Marching Band. Oops. Ohio State Marching Band. Yeah, these guys are freaking good, yo. Josephine. Yes, we have spent this country in a ruin. Liberty is dying here too. I hope to immigrate to the United States. Dude, it's if you've got a job, it's not hard. All the stuff you're hearing on the news, the deportations and stuff like that, that's not for people who want to work. If you want to work and you can, this is the thing. Always think in the future. If your goal is to get out of Canada, find companies that are in the United States and in Canada, even if they pay shittily, and get a job there. work there for a year. Yeah, you might make $10,000, $30,000 less than you would have in somewhere else in Canada. But the thing is, then you can say, hey, I want to transfer to Kansas or wherever their other companies are. Then you can go to the government and say, I need a work visa. And they're going to say, do you have a job? You're like, yep, with this company, they're in Saskatchewan and they're in Kansas or whatever. And it's much easier to do like that. It might take you 10 years to become a U.S. citizen if you want to renounce your Canadian citizenship. But if you work and you're not just crossing the border legally, you don't have to wait 10 years to get into America. Not at all. So you can absolutely do it. Just always think about what things you do affect your future. And you can absolutely do it. Yeah, Liberty is dying there, dude. That stuff is so wackadoodle there. All right, let's see if we can do this. Do you recall Hop's? No. Hop's first hip. Oh, Hip Hop's first serial killer. Oh, it's not a video. What did I get? Oh, with the images instead of short videos. Okay, sorry, my bad. Hip Hop's first serial killer. Hip Hop's first serial killer. Yep, King Von. Yeah, yes. I didn't know he was considered hip hop's first serial killer. Really? Yeah, this dude, man, he was a good
Hello,
guy.
my name is Davin Daquan Bennett, but you may know me as King Von. I was an American rapper and a figure from the streets of Chicago. Born on August 9th, 1994, I used my experiences to tell stories through my music. Unfortunately, my life was cut short in a tragic incident. On November 6, 2020, at the age of 26, I was involved in a shooting altercation, which resulted in my untimely death. My passing sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community and saddened fans around the world. Though my time on this earth was brief, my music and influence continue to resonate with listeners. I'll be remembered not only for...
Yeah, whatever. I've dodged bullets in the hood. I think I've told this story before too. What up, Chi? So I was dropping a dude off that I worked with. So the Screen Gem Studios is 5 blocks from the hood in Atlanta, and this guy that I worked with, he lived in the hood. So he forgot his badge, so he couldn't sign in. So I ran him to his house real quick on our first 15-minute break. I ran him to his house. I'm in the parking lot. He runs into his mom's house or whatever to grab his badge. While I'm out there, somebody drives by. Dude, I remember I parked in front of a concrete wall and I saw the frickin' like they weren't shooting at me. I think they were just shooting to shoot. It was so crazy. I remember sliding down in my seat and said, if I die here because this frickin' idiot forgot his badge, he is believed to have killed 14 to 20 more people before getting himself killed. Damn. Well, good. You got some sleep, Chi. Throw a few fried shrimps at Chi. Bam. Caught in the Chi ball. No. You know what I'm going to do? Let's do this real quick. Yeah, let's do this real quick. All right. Wah. Come on, thing. Come on. There we go. And then bam. 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 Oh, my feet was let's. Oh, I broke it again. Oh no, go down. Go down. There we go. All right. My butt cheeks squeak when I'm going to sleep. Have you? Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I got. Come right here. I don't know if I can just show them or not. Yeah, I don't play around. I can put a BB in a butt cheek from 100 yards away. Yeah, I don't play around. I don't play with that wackadoo stuff. Yeah. No one's going to hurt me or my family. Absolutely not. And I'm not going to be talked into it by some freaking wackadoo saying, is your stuff, what's more valuable, your TV or their life? If they enter my home or my family's home, they think that their life is worth less than whatever they're there to get. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Amen. Absolutely, brother. Amen. And it's so crazy. It's like you get the people in the world that don't mind releasing. Like the Democrats in America talk about, at least the Democrats in power now, around now, like they let people out 70 times, been arrested 70 times for violent shit. And they're like, they need mental help, then give them the help while they're in prison. Why are you letting them out? And they're like, just give us money and we'll start mental health programs. Give them the mental health in their prison. It's fucking so stupid. Richard's a gangster. I'm a freaking gangster. I ain't playing. Dripping blood. I'll be slaying. Yeah, dude. The thing is, it's like you can't. You give these people an inch, they take them out. I blame the music industry, dude. Listen, everything's marketing, and the music we listen to, and weak people are very easy to break. Some people, I remember when I was a young musician, and I remember being like, man, I wish I had all these life experiences so I could write about this stuff. And other people think the same way. They think, oh, if I'm a gangbanger, I can write about gangbanging. No, if you're a true artist, you can write about anything. You don't have to do those things. And this is a problem. So you have people that want to, I want to have a teardrop on my eye, but then I can't be a fake one. I got to be a real one. So that just freaking pisses me off. So, yeah. Some people you need the eject button. Have you ever lit a bottle rocket? No, I have not. I've never done that. Have I? I've definitely seen a video of it. I think from you. No, dude. That would be such a bad idea. Why not? Butt cheek burns. The music industry glorifies them. Yeah. So, think about it. Imagine if you were a cartel and you had billions of dollars and you wanted to make more money. So what you could do is you want advertising. So you would give street dudes that live their life making, selling the things that you manufacture. You give them the money to make more of that music and to make more of that music popular, to get more people to sell your product, and then it's just marketing. And people go to jail for the rest of their life, and that's where they learn it. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Space Cow, I would love to see a freaking bottle rocket hanging out your butt crack. But the thing you have to think about is, why did the marketing work? Why can most of us listen to that music and not become, all wackadoodle? Because most people are weak. Very, very weak. Graham crackers and milk, dude, they're the best. They're the absolute best. I love it. I love it. And sometimes I do because it's so good, dude. I love them. Even I like these graham crackers. I also like the cinnamon ones too. The cinnamon covered ones, so good. And when a piece breaks off, I can grab, test my reflexes. You don't have that? Dude, yeah, you gotta leave Canada, dude. There's no need for any foolishness like that. There's no need for it. Let's see if I can do this. Do you recall last time last time someone smiled at you and gave you a Vegemite sandwich? And he said, "Do you come from that land down under? Where didn't grow and butthole pucker? Did you smack that sucker? Oh, you better run, you better take cover." Wow. Okay. Okay. There's Chi. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go here. You've been to Australia? Yeah, dude. Okay. Do you come from the land down under? Oops, wrong thing. Do you recall Space Cow being cool? Me neither. Did you like Australia? I had a girlfriend that went there. Jackie King. Do you recall? My first model train was a Kenny? Not a Kenny. Popular model train brands. Lionel. It was a Lionel. Yeah, it was my first one. I remember I had the train set and the model trains, and I had the track. I didn't have the transformer you needed to electrify the track to make the train go. Model trains are for nerds. Well, I guess I'm a nerd. Frickin' space nerd. I'm a frickin' space nerd. Yeah, dude. I had a lot of fun. You could put the drops in the smokestack, and it would blow smoke as it went around. It was pretty dang cool. There was a light bulb in there that heated up the fluid that made it turn smoky. It couldn't be an LED. It had to be a real bulb to get to the temperature it needed to make smoke. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Lionel. It was a Lionel. I want to say it was a KO series or O series or what do they call it? Okay, iconic traditional O for adorable classic toy models and trains since 1900. Yeah, I want to say it was worth. I remember talking to a guy in a pawn shop. My uncle was going there to buy a golf club, and they had a train set, a much smaller one, like one that's like an inch by like an inch and a half. Mine were like the 3 inch, larger ones. And he said like $3,800, and I was like, oh, when did it sell at? I bet Space Cow polished his coin collection whenever he's not sucking on his asthma inhaler. Pathetic. You just made the list, but I'm a man. I got a she penis. What's up, John? You just made the list, buddy. I know, brother. I know. How you doing? Welcome to the family, John. You want to see my trains? Space Cowboys running trains. Let's see here. Bang. Let me get it. I want to put John Boer on the wall real quick. That's a good name. I like this intro. All right, John Boer. Booher. Sandwich. And he said, do you come from the land down under? That's on your list. It's a big list. It's a big list. There's like 1,042 names or something on there. Now you can't see the whole thing. Let me do this. Let me do laptop. Bang. So it goes from there, and it goes all the way over there. Yeah. Oops. Change cameras. Yeah, that's a big list. I got a shit list, buddy. Let's see. Let me see here. All right, let's see. What was I looking at? I'd rather do anything else than what see his train collection. Dude, my train was all I spent freaking hundreds of hours on my trains. Running trains. I spent hundreds of hours running trains. Moo is the only cow who never touches grass. Yeah, I have to agree. He's definitely the. Okay, so here it is. Top 10 convicted murderers who confessed but didn't do it. All right, ready? Let's see. Anthony Carvella. He spent 20. Anthony Carvella was arrested in 83, December of 83. He knew he was in trouble. After all, he failed to appear for juvenile court for stealing a bicycle, but he certainly wasn't expected and being questioned about the 2-month-old rape and murder of Ada Jankowski. Carvell, 15-year-old with an IQ of 67, gave 4 different confessions, with all conflicted with each other and the crime. So he spent 26 years in jail for a crime he didn't commit. That sucks so bad. What's the beef between cows? It's cow beef. Oh, no way. Holy shit. Okay, so those are the smaller ones. Let me see. Hold on. All right. Let me do this real quick. Okay. Wow. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Come on, Joe. Come on. Nice, dude. Wow. You got flocking on the ground and everything. Oh, and Lego. Wow, that's freaking, dude. Uh-oh, broke something. Did I break something? That's so freaking cool. My aunt was good friends with Richard Ramirez when she was younger. Oh shit, dude, she has pictures with him. Dude, Richard. So my name's Richard, John. I thought you were making a joke at first. Only friends, mate. Well, we'll see. Oh, sorry for that. Okay. Wow, Richard Ramirez. He was the not Night Stalker. Hold on, let me see. Let me see here. Let me get this off the screen real quick. Night Stalker. Night Stalker, right? Night Stalker. Richard Ramirez. Richard Ramirez. Night Stalker. Yeah, I got a good freaking memory. Damn, dude. Look at that guy. He could have been a freaking model, man. And that's why he was able to get so many freaking chicks. He looks like a cross between he looks like a cross between Sid Vicious and Walter, my friend. Walter. What's his name? The Kung Fu guy? Walter, my friend. Bruce Lee. Looks like a mix between Bruce Lee and Sid Vicious. Maybe only friends. Hey, man, you know, let's see. Moo Cow's a grown ass man. Dude, a grown ass man with a kick ass trains collection. Oh, your tennis has this bare set of teeth. What do females say when they flex your train collection? They say, toot toot, Space Cow. I'm so freaking stupid. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. So this guy got 26 years confessing to a crime that he didn't commit. All right. Jeff Deskovic. All right. A suspect in a rape and murder. And when he was 16, he was overly distraught when he spoke to police. They threw his ass in jail. He sued him for $41 million. 15 years later, he received $13 million from New York, and then he sued again for $41 million more. So he spent 15 years in prison and made $54 million off of it. I'm rolling on the floor. Jackie Chan. Let me say toot toot. Yeah, most of these are for rape murders. Sentenced to the death penalty. So these guys signed a confession that they did it because they were told they would be allowed to go home. Wow. Damn. You think 15 years? No, so from a taxpayer's point of view, no, but from a prisoner's point of view, listen. Let's put it this way, John. Listen. He went to jail for raping an underage girl. Do you know what happened to his hiney hole while he was in jail? A lot. I bet you They gave him 15 million at first and then 41 million more. I bet you the reason for the $56 million payout was because what happened to him in jail. If he ate frickin' filet mignon and got frickin' his fingernails filed and shit, then yeah, give him 30 grand a year, no taxes or whatever. But I guarantee being a convicted child Trappist, dude, that's why he got $56 million or 55 million, whatever it was, 14 and yeah, 13 million, right? So $54 million. I'm jealous you missed the rest of the stream. John says, oof. However, some of the guys that go to First Minute Thanksgiving, yeah, the Glover's gonna cry. Exonerated in 2010. 2013, a jury found that two officers ordered and two of the officers that lied had to pay. Two of the officers had to pay $7 million in compensation. So I don't know if that went to him. Carvella was provisionally released in 2009. Further tests resulted in exoneration in 2010. A 2013 jury found that the two former police officers framed Carvella and ordered them to pay $7 million in compensation. I don't know if that $7 million is to him also. I guarantee he got jackalated. So he got three payouts. Hold on. He got $7 million from the cops, $13 million from the state. Okay, so we got $13 million from New York State. Okay, so this is what it is. He got $7 million from the cop, $13 million from New York State. That's $20 million. Then the federal government gave him $41 million more. So he got $61 million for being wrongfully convicted. Yeah, damn. Did you see the Discord on? No, I didn't see it. Hold on. I still don't. Oh, you're talking about the space cows? Which one am I showing, ND? All right, John, brother. Nice to meet you, my friend. Oh, you sent a better video. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh, broke something too. Oh, wrong thing. Oh, damn it. Hey, Throw, what's going on? I didn't see you there. Okay, am I in the right place here? Okay, all right. Dude, wow, backdrop and everything. Holy crap. What is that next to the right of your stereo? Are those holy crap, dude. Pool table? Yeah, somebody's rich. All those DVDs, nice, dude. Are those Matchbox cars? Oh, those are model cars? I can't tell what they are in the background. Wow, look at all the trains waiting at the depot. Oh, and that's why you brought up about the electric track cars. The track cars. Hey, okay, kick ass, dude. Nice, well done. Nicely done. Nice layout and everything. Talking to Throw. Okay, I missed Throw in entrance. Okay. Do that profile picture. You ever used it before? I didn't see it either. Hold on. Moo cow, give me your lunch money. Oh, damn it. Oh, yeah. That's the same one, right? Yeah, this is the same one. Oh, damn it, I did it again. All right, let's see if this works. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, that's the one he used. Yeah, like he's been using for a couple days. All right, let's see. All right, no. Yes, it was my sugar glider days. Okay. All right. Go see. Okay, he saw him. Okay, I can't even type. Okay, that's what you call no life. I think that's what they can tell. They call talent. No, that looked good. You're talking about the Greek guy and the Muslim woman, or the hijab wearing playing chess. That was really good stuff. Andy, do you want to ask your dentist for more teeth? It does not require talent to build a train track and place trains next to each other. I could do that with half a brain. Do it. Do it. Do it. Hey, ChatGPT, can you make me a video? Space Cow, what was that? What was all the stuff in the shelves next to the right of the Stop making it seem like space engineering, space milking. Dude, it takes dedication, dude. It takes dedication. NASCAR. Okay, diecast. Okay. I think I did say model cars. Okay, diecast. That makes sense. Damn, you ain't playing around, dude. You need to start a YouTube channel, dude, with all, or anything with all that stuff. If you put a camera, it can be faceless. You face your camera towards all that stuff, and I seen a grown ass man playing with trains. Now I seen it. Dude, I used to go to model shops and spend hours, and I'm talking about my 20s, watching freaking people like how they make the models. Like some old ass guy in his 70s sitting there and painting the model houses, and then he was using Legos, at least in that one shot, and a lot of people do. And a lot of people add to it, like they take the Lego bodies and then they add Sculpey or whatever it's called, Sculpey, the clay. Yeah, I've seen people do a lot of cool shit. You're gonna get a train ran on your ass, Andy. Toot, Space Cow. All right, let's see, where was I? People who committed the crime, not people committed the crimes. People convicted of crimes they didn't commit. Cuckoo, moo moo. Get your life back on track. And then trains off. Yeah, you gotta get your life back on track. All right.
$34 years in prison for $1.7 million. And no, we're not talking about a Mr. Beast contest.
So this guy spent less time in jail for only $1.7 million.
Imagine losing 34 years of your life for a crime you didn't even commit. And the state gives you $1.7 million. Would you call that justice? This is Sidney Holmes, and he's a guy from Broward County who was sentenced to 400 years back in 1988 for being the getaway driver in an armed robbery. He was celebrating Father's Day with his dad and even riding go-karts, a rock-solid alibi. But detectives said his brown Oldsmobile looked like the getaway car. Two people pointed the finger and boom, 400 years, just like that. Only eyewitnesses. Sidney spent 34 years in prison, constantly saying, I didn't do it. He educated himself inside and earned a theology degree, learned law, learned computers.
I kept myself busy. I educated myself. I did, culinary art skills, computer skills. I also got an associate degree in theology.
the man never gave up. In 2023, the Broward Conviction Review Unit took a fresh look and teamed up with the Innocence Project and found that the eyewitness identification was completely wrong. There was no real evidence linking Sidney to the crime. It released him. Now the state of Florida is paying him $1.7 million plus some college credits. People are saying it should have been $34 million, $1 million per year.
So little. That doesn't make any sense. It should have at least been minimum wage for each hour he was in prison. That's crazy. At least 8 hours a day. Because think about it. How much money would he have saved over those 34 years? Right? If he was working a $50,000 a year job, he might have saved $10,000 a year. Times 30 years is $3 million. Oh, no, I'm way off. That's $300,000. Yeah, something's weird. Something don't work with the math. 10, yeah. Right, 100,000 a year times 30 years would be $3 million. Yeah, well, that's what it sounds like, Throw. Sounds like it was racism. I think you've had too much to drink. Am I getting under your skin, Phil? They call him Blockhead. This guy's story is rough, dude.
This is crazy. The murderer had B positive blood type.
What evidence did they have against you for a conviction?
So it was an inmate named Charles Catalino who burglarized the prosecutor's home, who was convicted of a jury of these crimes that they used to say that I confessed to him. No evidence, no witnesses, no murder weapon.
No DNA?
No, they didn't have DNA in 1981. This is crazy.
Wow.
The murderer had B positive blood type. They knew that from the serology test. This was later saved my life because of those evidence that was later found. I'm B positive. When they said that all of the evidence was thrown away, I went through my trial transcripts and I kept saying to myself, B positive. And then I found a sidebar where the prosecutor and the district attorney, the defense attorney and the judge will go to the side and speak. I read all those sidebar transcripts and I realized they had the evidence, and I began my efforts to seek DNA testing to prove my innocence.
What you thinking when you got...
Big cow, I want to apologize and get our friendship back on track. Maybe we should train on blowing off some steam.
Charged for rape and murder of a woman.
I was so humiliated because in the county jail, everybody was going to treat me like I was a psycho nut who went out and stalked a woman. I wasn't getting no breaks. And people were trying to collect the bounty that was on me. I got stabbed in the face with a sharpened broom. I got beat in the back of the head with a pool stick a couple times. A lot of attack. Yeah, I got stabbed up in Holmesburg prison in Philadelphia, and if it wasn't for another prisoner picking up a wooden stool and hitting this guy, he would have taken me out.
For a crime he didn't commit. Cuckoo! Your dentist will have to train how to replace teeth.
There's at least one serial killer working in Connecticut and was killing sex workers for a long time in the 90s. And my client, Alfred Swinton, was convicted of killing one sex worker, but was believed to have committed many other murders. But the only thing they had was the so-called bite mark evidence, and he'd been seen once in the vicinity of this person. DNA proved his innocence ultimately, amongst other things, and the district attorney was not persuaded by the bite mark evidence, was willing to re-examine the case. We at the Innocence Project are very sensitive to victims and victims' rights and the impact that an exoneration can have on a victim's family. The judge was going to dismiss the indictment, and you could feel the energy in the courtroom. And I remember telling the court officers, you got to keep the victim's family separate from us. There's going to be a scene. And the case gets called, he's exonerated, and then we're walking out into the hallway, and I could see them making a beeline for us, and they spat on us. My client had just spent 16 years in prison for a crime he didn't commit. He's an old man, and it was so so astonishing, but not surprising. I was disgusted, of course, but it was also so badly for them because these are very poor people who suddenly their sister, their mother didn't get any justice, didn't feel like this person should have been let free. Nobody wins in a wrongful conviction, and it's a really good example of it.
The person that was falsely accused wins in the wrong conviction. What is he talking about? No one wins. No, they don't win, but the guy that was falsely accused wins. What? I don't understand why people talk like this. I can understand feeling bad for the family of the slain woman, but that shit's so crazy, dude. That shit's so crazy. Longest prison sentence then released. No, I didn't play it yet tonight. ND joined at like 7:30 or something, and I was gonna play for 2 hours. So if he joins earlier tomorrow, we'll play it. Yeah, it's just got to be after like 5:45. That's when the sun's down. So like I would prefer to do like 6 to 8 or 7 to 9, but either one's fine. Holy shit. A guy spent 68 years in jail, 1911 to 1979.
They forgot he existed for 40
Damn your
years.
pants.
A man sat alone.
Damn your pants. Throw. Can you tell Cal I'm sorry for picking on his train collection? I wanted to jump on the train if he give me a ticket. Yeah, my pants were a lucky day. Dude, that shit scared the shit out of me.
Alone in a cell while the world moved on without him. His name was Paul Geidel, and in 1911 he committed a crime that would seal his fate in ways no one could predict. The justice system sentenced him, then simply abandoned him. Decades passed. Presidents came and went. Wars were fought and won. Technology transformed society. Yet Geidel remained locked away, becoming the longest-serving prisoner in American history. By the time officials remembered him, he had spent more time behind bars than most people spend alive. The institution had become his entire universe. When they finally offered him freedom in 1974, something unexpected happened.
He said no.
He refused to leave. Follow for more untold stories.
Wow. Cough, cough, Major Cowboy on behalf of the Honorable ND. Major Cowboy, on behalf of the Honorable ND, he would like to apologize for you and wants to go on your train. He wants to run your train.
He was a serial killer who bragged about killing people, and he professed and confessed to be a demon.
He was that, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet by himself.
Vaughn gave me a lot of passes. He could have killed me a couple times.
I was happy as hell when I found out Vaughn was dead. I cooked for the whole day.
I was relieved for the community, man, because he was over there torturing them guys, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Something was wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man. He was a devil, man.
How are you rich and you're robbing people? You robbing producers. You robbing rappers. You got money.
So from what I hear, that documentary proves everything to be true. He is a serial killer, and he was a demon in human form.
Yeah, some people are wackadoodle.
Eddie.
I got you guys food.
That's dude. Those guys are probably so freaking exhausted, dude. That was so messed up. That was so messed up. Can you imagine? Knocked unconscious, tired as shit. And somebody.
At ease.
Dude. It's amazing how well trained the army, people in the army, Navy, Marines, the military is. Like they're not, they're like they jumped up at the same freaking second, dude. That shit is like not 2 seconds. It took them. They both at the same time.
At ease.
Boom. Did you see that, dude? It's like it's AI. It's like they both had.
I got you guys.
At ease.
They were freaking awesome, dude. He was a demon. He took lives and bragged about it on Twitter. Right? Yeah, dude. Right? Yeah, he was right. He took the lives. And when you have people that are that brazen about taking other people's lives, what happened with his killer? He's probably King Von's killer. Timothy Leaks administration. Oh, he's arrested. He's been arrested for it. I'm afraid to hurt Mukal's feelings, and he left with it too hard. Dude, can't mess with the man's trains. And in his rap videos, if I remember correctly, they were a way to flex. That yes, absolutely, yes. He he talked about he not only did he talk about killing people and how he killed them and whatnot, but he also talked about I went to your funeral and I saw your mom crying and this and that, but he called me blockhead. So I wouldn't be surprised if this Timothy Leaks guy, the guy that apparently or possibly shot him, was paid off, and they were like, you kill Von, your mama is rich, and you got people on these streets that want you dead anyway. So he's like, okay, cool, I'll do this, and then my mama gets $1 million or whatever, and that shit happens all the time, dude. Look at when rappers get killed, a lot of then even the first thing you see is a GoFundMe opened up, or GiveSendGo, some sort of donation platform is open to get money in for whatever, for a burial. Okay, burial is going to be a few $1,000, and you guys ask for $500,000 or more. Well, you did say, no way, you King Nerd, give me some fucking lunch money, Mukal. Yeah, maybe you were a little rough when I'm ending. But he called me blockhead. Yeah, that's inexcusable. Blockhead. Look, it says it right here. A stupid person. Hordes of selfish blockheads. Please have some good. There you go. There he is. There's ND. I told you so, you blockhead. Wow. They have generic Sour Patch Kids called blockheads. That's so great. They're gummy bears, sour gummy bears. That's so crazy. I never said anything about it in the head. All right, let me see. All right, let's all right, let's go ahead and call it a night here. I'm ready for a nap. It's 10 minutes to 12, and you can sleep. We'll get back going. I'm gonna try to get up earlier tomorrow morning. Woke up at like 10 today. I'm gonna try to wake up at like 7, get everything knocked out. You did say Moo Cow's the only cow that never touches grass. Yeah, ND should be ashamed of himself. I would explain. I would expect nothing less from a blockhead. All right, guys. I love y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Boom, 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 boom.